Now I'm going to show you something that is going to totally blow your rocks off.
Hi. How are you?
Hello? I think you guys got a new band happening here. Hey guys! Oh, big guy, huh? All right.
I'm talking to you the way I want to talk to you. If you have a problem, turn off your station.
Hey, welcome everybody. What are we about? We're less than 3 hours from Jay's favorite day of the year, 420. Episode 44, Under the Bus Network. I can't believe we've done 44 of these things. We almost lost the channel. It was super close last week. I mean, it almost just totally imploded, but we survived by the skid marks in our underwear. Here we go. BonerJams, are you there?
Yo, what's up, Sen?
What's going on, brother?
None. Black Salami came to our aid last week. That's why we're still here. Thanks, Black Salami. Love you.
You
Smooches.
did. So did Glenn Danzig's come. He saved us as well.
There he is.
Yeah.
Speaking of that crazy motherfucker.
There he is.
Isn't there another one that we have to introduce? There he is.
Oh, there he is.
I thought you were talking about.
What's up, guys? Hey, I'm at guitars.
Caleb's off again tonight. He's on location.
He is off.
Nice.
I'd like to request isolation.
I'd like to request a vacation.
Jay,
What's
we're
good?
less than 3 hours away from 420. Can you believe it?
I didn't even. When you said we're about 3 hours away, I was like, "What is he going to be talking about?" I had no idea that. I would have chosen a different intro video if I really had been up on, that stuff.
Yeah. Speaking of intro videos, it's so funny, especially in an airport, right? It's like everyone's afraid to touch someone. So that guy falls and no one helps him up because you can't touch him. You might get sick. Poor bastard. He's sitting there, my back.
Slipped and shit. And it's funny when you watch it, the guy that nonchalantly shakes the shit nuggets out of his shorts, he's like on the phone just strolling. I mean, that's talent right there, when he could just nonchalantly in mid stride just go shooing a couple turds right out of his shorts.
Couple fart boxes. I'm sure your kid's done that a time or two going
He
to the
did it
bathroom.
today. He did it today. And I was on the phone with you when he did it too. I'm fucking Killian.
Jay, can I ask you a question real quick?
Laying down a
You can always
couple
ask me a
Colonel's chocolate covered cashews right on the floor that are melted.
So before we get into festivities, Jay, where do you find these fucking videos, bro?
I scour the internet.
Clearly. Like, what sites do you peruse to find such?
Christian Mingle.
Nah. Dude, I follow a bunch of, people send me stuff. I follow, just stupid some of the videos I show, you can actually see the Instagram handle or tag or whatever the hell it is on them, or Twitter or whatever. So,
Holy shit. We're 5 minutes in. There's a melee of people in the chat already.
Whoa.
That's insane. Hello, everybody.
This is where all the cool kids hang out.
I
I
appreciate
guess it
you
is.
guys coming back. I thought we were going to lose a shit pot of viewers last week. We weren't even sure if the channel was going to be still intact. But once again, Kurt saves the day.
Don't you always?
Yeah.
Well, and I think our channel took a big shit too, because we had how many copyright strikes? And
Took
I
a
know
killing
that,
today.
yeah. And I know that, the more copyright strikes on a video, the less and less it gets shared or shown as
David shared.
recommended. David shared recommended videos on YouTube for people that might not follow the channel and shit like that. So
Yeah. And
it's
everyone,
it's an uphill battle, everybody. It's an uphill battle.
and everyone, we usually, if we get flagged, we'll give the person shit because their song that they picked or their song that they play got flagged. And after the show was over, we did that, top 3 greatest riffs, right? Wasn't that what it was? Or solos.
Solos.
We got flagged 6 times All of our songs got flagged. Speaking of flag,
except for Metallica. Oh,
what do we got here? We haven't used that one in a while.
Big money.
Hailing all
False
the way
flag.
from Australia. Thank you, man.
You might want to watch out. It's liable to bite. It's gonna strike. I got to get him. We got to sample his butt on the Roadcaster. The
False flag sent me
Chodecaster.
a video today to send to Boner about people in Australia that drink Fosters.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice.
They don't
Since
though, right?
He doesn't have book face, so I can't forward it to him.
The fucking devil's news feed. I can't go on to that, guys. I'm sorry.
Brian, you got to start your own boner face.
Boner shaft. Come log in.
Yeah.
Well, thanks,
Speaking
False Flag.
of boner face, Brian put up a short. When was that? Late last week?
Sunday.
Damn, it's got a lot of views. 1,200 views already for
Jesus.
Slipknot riff.
1,200 views?
That's great.
So go check it out.
Yeah. Please check it out. Want to throw a little shout out to my boy Xander in attendance. Thank you.
Hey, now.
Helping me with my guitar skills. And yeah, thanks, bud.
What's up, Xander?
And then we have a few new people in attendance. There's Merritt Taylor's here, so thank you. And if you guys are watching and you know some people are not doing much, reach out to them. Tell them to hang out with the cool kids. This is the place to be on Wednesday. So come hang out. And we're probably going to offend somebody tonight. So looking forward to it.
You offended me already. Merritt's got a couple Wolfgangs on his avatar there. You're in the right spot.
You know.
Welcome.
Who else is new?
Who else is new?
Brian said we got a couple new people.
Jeannie Says is new. I haven't seen her before. Black Salami's here, just throwing out positivity like he does. Tune the Renus, one of the Pinkles here. Mary Taylor. Who else? I saw another. Clayton Stripes. Persterpes. Clayton Persterpes. What's going on?
I broke my back.
Wait, put it back up.
What do you mean by that? You
My
broke
back is broken.
what? A vertebrae or what portion?
Spinal.
Shit. Hey, speaking of Wolfgangs, real fast. Ryan, he's in the chat. OU812. Dude, remember we had that the Japanese Wolfgangs that are coming out soon, right? They're not on EVH Gear's website yet, which is weird, but they're on all the music, websites. And some, like Sweetwater, says they have the vintage frets, whereas Guitar Center, I believe, it says jumbo frets. So like they can't get their story straight. So wherever you go, it's like it's a different story for those frets, which I know is a big hubbub with me.
Well, didn't the original Wolfgang specials that were made in Japan, all of them were stainless?
Stainless vintage, yeah, yep.
It's got to be.
I hope it is, but it's just weird how, depending on what website you go to, like Sweetwater has it as vintage stainless frets, and Guitar Center does not, and another website has it as jumbos as well. But who fucking knows, David Scher, what's happening? Are we gonna have to read this one?
We got a couple of these.
The following announcement has been paid for by the New World Order.
If you want to handle them.
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to.
Big bucks. Big money. Big bucks. Big money.
Bo Zeke. Oh, come on. Barry McCockiner. Hey now. 3 questions. Did the YouTube brass threaten you guys with a ban after last show? Is Caleb boycotting due to his lead singer Transtis last week? And since 420 is tomorrow, are you guys all weed aficionados? All right, I'm gonna go backwards here.
Yeah. Easier.
I don't think I'm a aficionado. I dabble in the gummy department.
Gummy my dick.
Brian, you ever hear that prostitute that was in the city of Newburgh? I forget what the hell they said her name was, but she had no teeth and she would just gum your wiener. Is Caleb boycotting, dude? No, Caleb is not boycotting.
He'll be back next week.
He'll be back next week. Everything is fine on the under the bus tip. And the YouTube brass threaten you guys. No, but I mean their threats are kind of like, hey, we're not going to promote your video on the suggested for you panel, whatever the hell it is. So there's a lot of shit with the algorithms that go through these videos. It's not like somebody's sitting there watching it, but the F-bomb gets dropped. Obviously, we say some things that might hopefully go over the line because that's what we like to do here.
Oh, I thought you were going to say might offend someone.
Might offend someone, and they can go fuck themselves, whoever gets offended by this shit. And then obviously the music, playing copyrighted music, which is funny because one of the songs that got flagged was one of my band's songs, which I thought was pretty funny.
And to add to that, Jay, we got multiple messages from you guys in the chat that last Wednesday's show was one of our best ones, and the views are, terrible,
abysmal.
Yeah.
Pepto Abysmal.
As Black Salami says, nobody watches this shit.
That's right. And David Scher.
Big
money.
Thank you very much.
By the New World Order.
David Scher. Thanks for sharing.
37 million homes this television goes into. There's 3 people in each home. That comes to
3.9 million
people throughout this country.
Thank you. Damn, this chat is hauling ass, hauling oats. I can't even keep up. Ben, 50 milligrams each, dude.
That guy is a soldier when it comes to his intestinal absorption rate.
My God, dude.
Kurt, do you dabble with the marijuana?
No. If it is, it's like rare. But I've seen Ben do, a bucket full, and they would have to fly me out to the nearest emergency room if I hung out with Ben.
And I know everyone's really curious. No, I don't. I do not. No, thank you.
So
I
Jay,
go straight heroin. That's how I roll.
Black tar.
Black tar. I don't fuck around.
Black salami, black tar. Pick your poison.
Chris, 5150 fair warning brings up the 3.9 million copyright strikes. I'm sure he's referencing the Hot for Teacher guitar. That's what it sold for.
Who sold it?
Oh boy, 4th owner, and rumor on the streets is Jim Irsay.
Oh wow,
the pill dabbler that owns the Indianapolis Colts bought it.
He bought it.
And what's crazy is he has 2 other guitars in his collection that I think he paid more than $3.9 million for. One being the Kurt Cobain shitty acoustic that he smashed on stage one time that I think was like $5 million. And then he owns David Gilmour's Black Strat.
Damn.
But now he just bought this Eddie Van Halen Hot for Teacher guitar. So,
Kurt, we have a big timer in attendance right now in the chat. Cole Eastwood, what's going on, Colt? Love your show.
Hey, Cole, what's up?
What's happening?
I tar between my toes.
Kurt.
Go subscribe to Colt's channel. I'll put it in the chat. But
and Colt and Colt and Kurt are.
They look like identical twins.
Yeah, Colt channel is great. I watch every Monday. Colt, love your
And
show.
Brian's not even a fucking gamer, and he watches the shit.
Oh, he's a gamer.
Well, add an extra letter in there, and yes, you're right.
I play one game a year generally. I'm playing the new Harry Potter game, which is dope, and then I'm going to play the new Star Wars game when it drops next week. So
Cherry Popper.
And anytime a Mortal Kombat game comes out, I'm all over it.
And Brian and I have been talking about having Colt on one of these shows, so we got to pick a weeknight that I'm available. He does a show on Mondays. We do our show on Wednesdays, so figure out maybe like a Tuesday or Thursday where we can have him on and we can talk about whatever.
Well, I like
guitar, he sings, he plays piano, he draws, he loves doing sculptures of nude men. It's amazing.
He balances checkbooks. It's crazy.
Nice.
Yeah.
And yes, the new Extreme single and video today.
We're gonna get into that.
I was gonna hope to ignore it because I fucking don't get me started on this shit now, man.
Take off, eh?
And we have a couple other topics to delve into tonight.
Well, I wanted to ask you guys, and this is a good question for the chat as well.
Yeah.
What time when is it not too early? What's a good time for somebody to mow their fucking lawn? What's right?
9.
I woke up the other morning, getting Ellie ready. Getting Ellie Ellie Van Hanen ready for school, and I go outside to start the car up. It's fucking 7:29, and one of my neighbors is mowing his lawn.
Yeah, I would say afternoon. Just in case.
Afternoon.
Yeah.
I'd say 9 a.m.
I would say 9 a.m. Noon on a weekday? Come on.
What
man.
if your neighbors work swing shift or
Well,
graveyard?
I mean, if you're next door neighbor,
that's a them problem
or something like. But dude, noon. Come on. I would think during the weekday, 9 a.m. is like the earliest.
Yeah.
And this fucking guy's out there, and he was already like trimming the sidewalk, so he had already mowed. So he probably started at like 7 o'clock. I'm like, come on, man. You know, bullshit. It's bullshit. These motherfuckers think, oh, because I'm awake, everybody should be awake. That's not how it works. That's bullshit.
Which side of the house does your neighbor live on that's doing
He
this?
is 1, 2, 3, 4 houses down. If you're facing my house to the right. So
on the south side.
I wasn't affected. But you know, if I was, I wouldn't have been too happy.
I was gonna say, put that cabinet up against your window and play guitar at midnight.
Yeah, I know, man. Yep.
412's just blasting.
Breaking news: Glenn Danzig enjoys mowing bush.
11 p.m. Yeah, that's a good time to mow bush.
Yeah, see, landscapers, I think they'll start mowing people's lawns a little bit earlier in the morning. But if you're doing it yourself at your own home, you do it in the afternoon.
Yeah, you got one lawn to mow.
Right.
And this guy's retired, so it's not like he has to go to work in an hour or something like that. He's got all fucking day.
Yeah. He probably vacuums himself into bed too.
Vacuums himself into bed. Oh shit. Let's see. Lenny Lou says in the 60s when my dad was working 3 jobs going to college, the neighbors didn't give him shit for mowing at 10 p.m.
Oh, this is funny right here. Did you guys see that video?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
He took an amp out in his yard, didn't he?
What time is it?
I should find that show.
Hey, what's the saying? What's good for the goose is good for the gander. That fucking stupid shit.
Yeah.
I looked at it real quick and I just realized it's a leaf blower. I thought it was like a deaf blower. And I was like, what the fuck is going on with Luke?
What was he talking about?
Yeah, I was
just talking about.
I was scared for a moment.
Oh shit. So what do we got today, boys?
Well, on the extreme thing, you might as well talk about it. People are talking about it in the chat.
Yeah.
I know. Let's do it.
Jay,
Mhm.
I mean, come on. What's your thoughts?
My thoughts are there's 2 things that I find horribly wrong with it. Number 1, the guitar tone I think is just it's too I don't know. It's at certain times in the song it almost sounds like I don't want to say a programmed guitar, but it's got this very just overprocessed thing to it. And my biggest pet peeve my biggest pet peeve are the fucking drums.
Yeah.
Like they're just who mixed this? I want to find out who mixed this album. I bet Nuno fucking mixed it, didn't he?
They they recorded it in his personal studio, but the drums don't have any oomph to them.
No, there's no punch. There's nothing hits you in the chest. It's almost like an afterthought. They put the drums in there.
Speaking of extreme, hey everyone, my friend Angelo's gay. Just wanted everyone to know. Just told you.
Extremely gay, I guess.
Thank you, Jimmy.
Thanks, Jimmy.
Thanks, Jimmy.
So Brian and I were talking a little bit about this in the green room. Excited that they're coming out with this album, right?
I was too.
This video for this is the second single they've released. I agree with you, Jay. I think the mix isn't good. The drums are back in the mix. I thought Gary's vocals were great, but the chorus is not catchy. It's like almost annoying.
Yeah, the one where he's holding the note out for way too long. It's like, oh my god! All right, we get it. You're holding one note.
But how old is Gary?
60.
60. And dude, he still got it.
Yeah, he does. He does.
Sounds great.
I mean, this producing this album's been what, 10 years, 11 years. So who knows how long ago the vocals for this song were actually tracked, but for 60 years old, he still got it.
He does.
Yeah.
And we're talking about Banshee because there was 2 songs that dropped.
Mm-hmm. Like panties at Brian's house.
Yes.
At the Boner Dome, as Kurt likes to call it.
Negative.
Boner Palladium. Yeah, I listened to the song multiple times, Banshee.
Really?
I did because I wanted to give it a. I really wanted to hear it, and I was not enjoying it. First of all, that video, I can't stand Nuno's headstock. It's just wrong.
Dude, it's a fucking guitar.
No, it's not. Stop it right now. But no, the song, I think the chorus is terrible. It's really annoying. But the what I was saying to Kurt, I think it's the mix. It just lacks oomph. Like there's just it doesn't grab you by the testicles, and it's just kind of boring. So,
yeah.
But Nuno's the man.
He is.
He rips. There's a couple riffs that he does is pretty cool, but it's just plus his music's not my cup of tea. So, but I listened to it, gave it a shot. Didn't love it. I thought the chorus was weak, but My Sharona has the chops though. That dude's pretty filthy. So
yeah.
And should we play a snippet of it? Sorry, Kurt, go ahead.
Should we play a snippet of it? Jay, go ahead and say your piece.
Go ahead and play 6 seconds. Fuck it. All right, we're flagged.
No, go ahead.
Nuno's gonna be pissed. We're talking shit about his new song, and we're playing his music.
See, Lindy Lou doesn't like the headstock either.
Keep talking, Jay. What do you want to say?
What did I want to say?
I don't know.
I forget what I was gonna say. Oh, I was gonna say that. Nuno and Gary's voice have always meshed very well together. Look at that fucking outfit, man.
Oh my god. Making David Lee Roth look like a normal person.
Man.
Can't say what I want to say.
Yo, Gary, I was thinking you should rock jeans for this video.
Yeah, it's not really hooky.
No.
Yeah. Well, I mean, again, these guys aren't in their 20s anymore. Their balls aren't full of semen, writing the most edgy shit they've ever come up with.
Let's listen to the solo.
Fucking clapping. See, when he like his solo, his guitar sounds more like his guitar. Yeah. But like the rhythm tracks, dude, there's just something not Nuno about them. And to me, that shit kind of pisses me off.
Plus, the song is really predictable. You have the intro, verse, pre-chorus, chorus. Just there's nothing special about it. Then you have the solo, chorus, outro, over.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, when you're in that kind of rock band, it's like but you're right, Brian. You like to see some bands. Extreme has their fans. Then are they really gonna go out and get a whole new batch of younger fans at this point? I hope they do, of course. But yeah, best. You're right. Best in the Chad. What's up, man?
What's up, Chad?
But again, like you like to see a band like that push the limits a little bit of what they would normally do, or throw a curveball in every once in a while. Like, oh shit, I didn't hear that. I didn't know that was coming up.
Hey, Quentin.
Hey, Quentin.
Yeah.
BonerJams is here, just in case you were wondering.
What's up, Quentin? Arm the Hyundai. Arm the Hyundai.
I got to get that sound effect of the arm the Hyundai.
Agreed. But I thought the first song they released was about a month ago. That was better than this song.
Yep.
Yeah, and I actually like that song. This one, not so much. So
arm the Hyundai.
But I just feel, man, you know, these bands, there's no excuse to have a lackluster mix at this point. There really isn't. So I don't know if it, you know, I know a lot of bands nowadays. Again, I don't know if Extreme or Nuno is mixing and mix the record or those songs, but I don't know, man. You know, there's no excuse for a band like Extreme to have a lackluster, subpar mix.
Yeah, agreed. Agreed. Speaking of mixes, I sent Jay and Kurt a video earlier. Jay, did you watch that with your
Did.
boy? What is exactly
I
what
don't even know who
been-
that is. Who is that? That's the engineer, the mix engineer that did it, or the guy that recorded the albums?
Well, that was M Shadows, your boy from Avenged Sevenfold.
Was it?
Yeah.
Why does it look like a bigger dude?
I don't know, he's been hitting the roids, bro.
No, I mean like hitting the Twinkies, more like it. Maybe I'm wrong.
Kurt, did you watch that?
I did. It's hard to, you know, get on Jay's good side. Yeah, I watched it. I thought it was cool. Interesting how his outlook on mixing and with metal. Yeah, I thought it was cool how he was talking about the drums and the way he thinks records should sound.
Mm-hmm.
And then who was interviewing him?
Finn McKenty. So everyone in the chat, if you guys have no clue what we're talking about, there was a video that just came out the other day by from Finn McKenty interviewing Matt Sanders, aka M Shadows from Avenged Sevenfold, and Matt Sanders talks about production nowadays and how everything needs to be so perfect. And Jay has been talking about this 10 years with me because we talk about the guitar tones, drums all the time. And he was saying exactly what Jay's been saying for years. So it was a pretty cool video. So if you guys have a chance after the show, don't watch it now.
He was kind of giving him shit about another album that didn't have that that punch and kick, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's a punk rock MBA podcast. So it's pretty cool. Definitely, it's worth your 5 minutes of time to listen to it. It's pretty cool about how things are produced nowadays. So
yeah, it's basically just, you know, they're talking about, I guess, a couple of the Avenged Sevenfold records being, for lack of a better word or term, kind of like dry and unprocessed compared to the standards and norm, especially in heavy metal music nowadays, where everything has to just be like, nothing sounds real anymore. You know, nothing breathes. Everybody, you know, a lot of the engineers and producers, they're using the same drum samples, the same profiles on whether it's a Kemper or a fucking, you know, whatever they're using nowadays. And just in the same presets with plugins and stuff like that, which obviously, you know, plugins are great. I mix in the box virtually 100%, if not so close to 100%. But I mean, there has to be some kind of identity to these mixes. And, you know, you want the band to sound like the band. You don't want the band to sound like the producer.
Right.
And, you know, I think, but the problem is, though, sometimes depending on the band you're working with, it can be an uphill battle because they're listening to their buddies and bands that they tour with or they're friends with or whatever, or just other bands in the industry. And they're hearing these records thinking that's how our record should sound. And it's like you're trying to strip back some of that shit to let the band come through. And it's like sometimes the younger guys are like, no, I want it to sound like this. And it's like, well, do you want it to sound like his drums then? Like, why don't we just get him in here and you know? So.
Yeah, there's two ways it can go. Either the producer captures the way the band sounds, either live or live in the studio, or the band asks the producer, hey, we want to sound like X, Y, and Z.
Yeah.
How do we get that?
Yep.
I don't know if maybe people are afraid to toe the line and they're playing it safe, or if, you know, this could be possible too. If you listen to some of the music over the last 20 years, maybe producers and engineers' ears are trained differently to where the stuff coming from the 80s and 90s just isn't top of mind as far as what they're trying to, you know, get. Oh my God. You're my 3-inch. You're a real peach.
That's pretty funny though. Shit. The Saint Anger is just the thing with Saint Anger, I guess, to defend it, it was on purpose. You know what I mean? So it's like especially Lars, I guess, he wanted it to sound like that. So not that I'm sticking up for it, because I think it's a fucking dog shit record. But I guess we're gonna have to talk about Metallica in a minute. See, here's the thing too, is when Metallica brought in Bob Rock for the Black Album, they kind of knew we needed a little bit of help here with sounds and production. So yeah, Bob Rock obviously brought his ear and his influence and his sound to Metallica, but he also brought Metallica out into the recording as well. So it still sounds like Metallica, even though it sounds more polished and bigger. But here's the thing too, and I don't want to go too long on this because I know some people probably hate this type of shit.
I can talk about
it. But a big difference between now and years ago is, a lot of band, unless you're, an A-level band, you're probably not recording in the same room together. You know what I mean? It's very rare nowadays that bands all get in the live room together and fucking record at the same time just to get, and there is something about that chemistry, not chemistry, but, playing music together. There's just some sort of connection that comes out, even if it's in the studio, that when you're playing with somebody, making the eye contact and you're just digging in with somebody, and it's a
groove,
cool, it's a cool thing to experience. And I'll say it. I mean, the Gizmachi album that is out, the newest one, we didn't play any of that shit together. Everything was recorded separately. Jimmy recorded to my scratch rhythm guitar tracks. And then everything else was laid out after that on top, because we didn't have the access. At the time we weren't signed to a label, so there was no, record label paying for anything. We funded the whole fucking thing ourselves, and help from somebody else. I don't want to call them out on here, but we had a lot of help as well. But it's like, bands don't get to usually record together anymore. So I don't know.
What's crazy, Jay, is Bob Rock, he came from Bruce Fairbairn's tutelage, right? He worked for him for years. And Bob Rock worked on Permanent Vacation, Motley Crue, all under Bruce Fairbairn. And what's funny is I've noticed is Bruce Fairbairn, one of his like signature things is having weird sounds and using like odd, weird instruments, or taking things that aren't instruments and making them an instrument on an album. And Bob Rock turns around and he does that same thing on some of the records he's produced, which is kind of cool.
Yeah.
If you go back and listen to some of those old Aerosmith albums, Bruce Fairbairn would have like whales, in the beginning of a song, or they'd use some weird didgeridoo or, whatever. And Bob Rock kind of fell in that same concept, which is kind of cool.
Did you say didgeridoo?
Didgeridoo.
Yep. There's one on Voice of Sanity on the imbuing, Brian. Gilmore. Gilmore used the didgeridoo. As soon as the I guess the clean part comes in with the rain stick that flips over, and then there's a didgeridoo as well.
Yeah, Posey, they brought monks in for balance. That's a total Bruce Fairbairn thing.
Yeah. But a lot of the organic stuff doesn't happen anymore in recording. And, part of it is because technology, everything is so easy to do and manipulate with plugins and other things as well.
It's cut and dry.
Whereas back in the day, you had to like, how are we going to make this sound or get this effect? These engineers had to, flipping tapes around, using outboard gear, not wrong, but just in different ways, and sending shit through different, So a lot of that science coolness that these guys used to have to come up with, it's so easy to do now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not as much of an art as it used to be. So
yeah, we could talk about this for hours for sure.
Absolutely.
What's this?
Oh man.
Somebody posted this today on Twitter.
Was it Cobra Kai?
And I had to save it. And, we're talking about Metallica, I guess now. I don't think the album is shit. But Brian, did you ask me if I listened to the whole thing yet or whatever? Somebody did.
I always ask you if you listen to the whole thing because, like the Extreme song, did you listen to that whole song?
No.
Yeah. Jay never listens to anything in full.
Unless I like it.
Unless you like it. So did you listen to this Metallica album in full?
No, I've skipped through it a couple times. Listen, here's my thing with Metallica.
Tell us.
You listen to this album, for instance, right? And even the last album, and Death Magnetic for that matter.
Mm-hmm.
There are a shitload. I don't want to say a shitload, but there's a bunch of parts that you're like, okay, this is a cool riff. That's a cool vocal. Something is cool. But then they fuck it up. And I love Metallica so much. I'm gonna start crying like Richard Christie. I love Metallica so much that like I get pissed because I feel like if they had somebody in there, a producer with them, to kind of just help steer things and like, all right, guys, we're not gonna do this riff. We go, you know, and the lack of guitar harmonies, which I think is one of the things that made Metallica as popular and great as they were.
Yep.
There's like barely any of that shit anymore. And Kirk fucking his solos, oh my God. It's like, what did you roll out of bed and just hear the riff and then playing these solos? They're shit. And Lars, his drumming on the new album is so fucking boring and straightforward. And listen, Lars was always kind of straightforward, but he had his little things that he would do where like, whoa, that's kind of neat. You know, no one's going to say Lars is a great technical drummer, but there's a reason why his drumming with James's guitar riffs worked so well. There's the way what he would do. And this is like everything's on the snare and Phil's on the snare and the fucking hi-hat for 3 minutes straight. It's like, God, dude, like they need a producer in there. And Greg Fiddleman is not the fucking guy. Like they need somebody in there that knows how Metallica should sound. And it's not rocket science, rocket appliances. I love that one. It's, you know, and that's why I can't listen to the whole thing because I get fucking angry because they can still be great. They still have the music and the riffs. And James sounds great on the new record. He really does.
He does. It sounds awesome.
But it pisses me off so much because I love that band so much. And I know that if they had somebody in there that could help steer the fucking Metallica train, they would put out, and the mix too. The mix is fucking dog shit. Yeah. I mean, the drums hurt my ears. James' guitars have no oomph to them. But yeah, like Jesus Christ, man.
Thanks for sharing that, Jay. Really appreciate it.
Starting to get
Who fucking cares?
Oh God,
Kurt, what's your thoughts? We're gonna stop Jay right here. What's your thoughts on the new Metallica album? And also, everyone in the chat too, Kurt. Before you get into it, let us know if you guys have listened to it, what your thoughts are, and yeah. All right, go ahead, Kurt.
Jay's anger around my.
I bet Jay gives great pregame speeches. Oh,
yeah.
So one thing I like about Jay is he's honest. So I appreciate what he says, but I agree with him. I think the drums are dog shit. I think Lars is better than that, and he can do more from what I've heard on the 4 songs that I've listened to. I also agree with Jay on the harmonized guitars. It's like they went away from what made him big.
Yeah.
Why take steps backwards? You know, why don't you build upon what you're known for and what sells records and just do it a little bit differently? I don't know. Who knows?
Yeah.
Go ahead, Brian. I got something to piggyback. Go ahead.
All right. I listened to the album a few times all the way through. The first song is terrible. 72 Seasons is just a really shitty opener. I'm sorry, it is. But the second song, Shadows Follow, is the shit. Good, really good song. There's a couple really good songs on here. Lux Eterna is not one of them, but Darkness Had His Sun, definitely a good song. And the last song is pretty cool. It's just way too long. But there, as Jay was alluding to before, there's some really cool riffs and there's some cool elements to what's going on. And I think the issue that Metallica has is that we're always comparing it to some of the best shit we've ever heard in our lives. Like
some of the best music ever written.
Ever.
Yeah.
And Jay was saying about Lars on Justice. He was awesome on that album. I think that's where he peaked from a
creative, I think, right? Creative standpoint.
agreed. But the one thing I just someone's got to talk to Kirk. Be like, hey, Kirk, some of the shit you're doing is pretty cool. Just skip the wah. It's just there's a wah in every song. Like if you want to do it once an album, fine. But every lead and solo just has an element of the wah, which is it's overdone, man. It really is. But at the end of the day, it's Metallica. It's some new stuff. There's some really cool elements in some of these songs, and I don't know. I like it. I don't love it, but it gives me a semi. You know, it's about a 5 out of 10 on the erection scale and the boner scale. So,
yeah, I think some of James's vocals are great. It's like he's back, but it just doesn't match the music.
Yeah, like I said, Greg Fiddleman is not the producer for that fucking band. He's really not. But I think Metallica doesn't give a shit anymore about what anybody else says. You know, me on a fucking tiny ass YouTube channel, they could give a fuck. They could give a shit about what, you know, my stupid ass in South Carolina thinks about the production or who they chose to produce it or Kirk's fucking shitty ass solos. You know, Kirk's problem is, and he said this like on the last album, like he wanted to have it like basically just show up. And like just pull these solos, just play to the. But
it's kind of been his MO.
Yeah, but I mean, when you go back and watch some of the Black Album footage, man, you know, like certain things you have to, you know, work out and write melody to. If you're just, and he can't even shred it now. See, now I'm getting really fucking angry.
The announcement has been paid for by the New World Order.
False flag. I let them go. They're as old as my dad.
I bet your dad's the man. False flag.
Well, and that's listen. They are. If they suck now, if they were old, you know, how old are they now? 60s, mid 60s, whatever, right?
Late 50s.
You know, if all right, so late 50s. If I listened to them and I was like, they're done, like they can't even play their instruments anymore. You could tell they don't really have it, you know. But that's the thing. There's still shit there.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and that's what makes me mad because if they had a guiding force, they could make Metallica great again. Get those fucking hats made.
I'm just really surprised that no one steps in. Like James is just like, Kirk, can you just stop with the fucking wah-wah pedal? Let's go, man. Or during Saint Anger, like Lars, get the fuck out of here with that snare, please. Right? Well, like who allows some of this shit?
Well, listen, Metallica broke so many barriers.
Good point here.
And changed. Yeah. And changed music. And I think they felt like around the Saint Anger time period that they could do it again. They could reinvent the heavy metal wheel, so to speak. And obviously it didn't work, you know, but whatever. That album sucks, and I think they know it. And plus, these guys are multi $100 million men. We're talking here, you know. So at this point, like, I think they're just doing it. They're making music for themselves, and they're happy doing it, and that's all that matters, I guess. You know,
it is. And they're saying recently that they're having more fun now than they've ever had, and they really enjoy each other's company. So, which is great. I'm really happy for them, and looking forward to the tour this summer where they played back-to-back nights. Well, one night with Pantera, and the other night with Megadeth. No, I'm joking.
Dave Mustaine on fucking lead guitar.
Yep. It'd be good.
Well, real quick, since we're on Metallica, unless anybody has anything to add to the 72 shitty fucking minutes of music.
No, Jay, real quick, can you tell Joe Brown, Papa Joe Brown, what he should listen to? He said he never really got into Metallica. What should he listen to get him into Metallica?
Master of Puppets and Justice for All. Those are the two pinnacles of heavy metal, in my opinion.
What about the Black Album?
Well, yeah, well, the Black Album, if you want something a little more straightforward,
Yeah.
But as far as like progressive wise and with the harmonies and shit, I would say Master and Justice. But yeah, as far as production too, like the Black Album is amazing.
Banger.
Yeah. So did you guys see this one?
No.
Metallica weren't allowed eye contact with Mick Jagger during Rolling Stone shows. Lars Ulrich's dream of partying with Keith Richards in 2005 didn't get. So this is why we need Caleb to do like an English accent or British accent.
Right.
Back in 2005, Metallica got the rare opportunity to open for a band who was actually still bigger than them. Rolling Stones. Let's see. That would have been November 13th and 15th, 2005.
I forgot they toured with them.
Yeah, I forgot as well. So at that time, we had played shows over our career with Deep Purple, AC/DC, a few other bands. All the bands that I had posters on my wall when I was a kid. And so the last one of the boxes to check was the Stones. So we're sitting backstage, and this is in no way a judge. See, he's trying to be nice, which I get it. I doubt Lars wants to start slinging shit at 60.
Yeah.
But at one point, a personal assistant or whatever comes and says, Mick Jagger's going to walk through here in a couple minutes. He's going over to his private gym in his truck, and he's going to warm up before the show. When he walks through here, please don't make eye contact with him or talk to him. I mean, can you believe that shit?
Wow. Thought those days were over in 2005.
Man.
I would have fucking tripped his ass.
Yeah, and fling shit all you want. Like Mick Jagger's going to read this. I would have let it fly.
He'd probably be like, who?
This just in.
The following announcement has been paid for by the New World Order.
You want to read that, Boner?
Big bucks, big money.
I dig the album. 9 out of 10 on the erection scale.
What the hell is he talking about?
Nike
Gene
Mojo.
sounds great. Lars is 59. They cut him some slack, and somebody needs to hide Kirkswa. Agreed. If Darkness Had a Son, best banger. It's cool. Thanks, Michael Majowski. Absolutely. It's a great song.
There you go.
Yep.
I'm going to have to delete the
Maggie Mojos.
setting after that one. No, I'm joking.
Thanks, Michael Majowski. And also, everyone, real quick in the chat, please hit the thumbs up. And if you're watching, you haven't subscribed yet, you've done fucked up. Please subscribe. Do it quickly. Thank you.
Subscribe and share this shit too. Share these videos because YouTube ain't doing us any favors.
No,
so
not
you guys share this shit. Yeah. So
fucking Mick Jagger.
When we were on Ozfest in 2005, the bus driver Bones, he had kind of a similar story with Prince. Same type of thing. He was driving, I guess, a bus. I don't think he was driving Prince's bus, but they had probably a shitload of buses when they were working with Prince. And he was told specifically all the crew, the people that didn't work with the band or whatever, they were all told, do not, under any circumstances, look Prince in the eye or you will be fired on the spot. Like what kind of shit? Number one, can you actually look Prince in the eye? I mean, you'd be looking like straight down to the ground because he was short as shit, right?
He was.
So how are you going to stare him in the eye unless he's wearing like those fucking 12-inch pumps? No? All right.
What the hell is he talking about?
Sorry, I was on mute. I'll be right back. I'll be right back.
He's got to go take a fucking hot one.
It's true.
Mm-hmm.
Hey Jay, real quick, did you see there was some breaking news earlier today with your boy Steph Carpenter from the Deftones?
I did not see.
He has recently partnered with your favorite guitar company.
Don't fucking tell me.
Yep.
Don't tell me he's with Weasel Kiesel.
He is, but he's also still with ESP, but he's also doing it with Kiesel, which is interesting. How does someone have two endorsements?
How does that work?
I have no fucking clue. That's why I wanted to ask you.
Tosin Abasi, he left Ibanez years back and started his own guitar company.
Right.
And recently, he partnered with Ernie Ball Music Man to put out a new guitar. But you can understand that one because he owns his own guitar company, so he can leave and make it. But as far as like if I owned ESP, I'd be like, wait a minute. You know, like you have signature guitars with us. You're like, I don't understand how that fucking works.
I don't either. And Randy Price just said it. Kirk Hammett has got 2 endorsements, Gibson and ESP, but that's Kirk Hammett from Metallica.
That's fucking Kirk Hammett.
Yeah.
He probably told the ESP dude when he got that Greenie guitar. He probably told, I'm playing this fucking thing live. Like, I don't give a fuck what you guys say. And if you don't like it, I'm gonna, you know what I mean? Like right. Kirk Hammett has that pull where he can tell whoever, like, I don't give a shit what you say.
Yeah. So anyway, you should check it out.
Is it like on anywhere?
There was a live stream on the tubes earlier with your boy Jeff Kiesel.
Oh God.
I'll send it to you if you'd like.
I don't want to see the live stream. I don't want to see that little fucker. Not Steph Carpenter, but the Jeff Kiesel fuck.
Steph Carpenter's the man. I love him.
Stephen Carpenter debuts ESP 9-string. Like what the fuck?
Yeah, he had a 9-string for Ohms, the last album, which he plays on the song Ohms. I think I sent it to you, but that song can be played completely on a 6-string standard tuning. Like it makes no sense. I'm like, why do you have a 9-string when you can play that whole thing on a 6-string standard tuning?
The only thing I could think is maybe he thinks it'll just sell more guitars. And yes, we were going to bring this up tonight. Who said it?
Lenny Lou.
Lenny Lou. Yes. It's Dave Nesdall's birthday today. So happy birthday in heaven, Dave Nesdall. We miss you, buddy. Yep. Always. And I believe, unless the date is going to change, if Ben is still in here, I don't know. But I believe Ben and Desiree on Ben's channel, I heard May 1st at 8 p.m. Eastern, they're going to do a, kind of a year anniversary type thing of Dave's passing on Ben's channel. So depending on if that date changes or not, obviously we'll update people on this channel. So yeah, but happy birthday, Dave.
Yep. Happy birthday.
All right. Where did fucking Kurt go?
Dropping a hot one. I
think he is, right?
Good for him.
Let's go. Let's see. Oh, he's not here. We can't show him. Damn it. Remember in Naked Gun? Remember he's at the press conference and he's got the little portable lapel mic. Remember that scene? And he doesn't turn. Frank Drebin doesn't turn it off, and he goes into the bathroom. Oh yeah. And he's obviously you just hear him pissing and then farting.
That was my dad. He never calls me, so I had to take it.
Aren't those the worst?
Is he good?
Well, yeah, actually, I don't know if anyone cares here, but he's got a string tie for the Masters next year, and that's on his bucket list to go before he gets too old. So sounds like we're gonna be going next year.
What's a string tie?
Like he's got like the hookup for tickets.
Oh, a string tie. Never heard that one before. It must be.
I've been in the lottery for the last 7 years and haven't been able to go. So anyway, what I miss?
You're gonna bring air horns and shit like that?
Yeah, exactly. Be on TV, go streaking across the 18th green naked with the
Noonan
19th hole written on my back, pointed towards my ass.
Noonan.
It's great.
I wish, dude. That's one of another reason why golf isn't a sport, because the crowd has to shut up. It's like if it was really, come on, they'd be fucking hooting, hollering, bitches be fucking whipping their tits out.
Yeah, it's like that.
Like, come on.
The Phoenix Open, they do that.
The Penis Open.
The Phoenix Open.
Oh. You'd probably rather go to the Penis Open, but that's beside the point.
I can see that every week on this channel.
It's true. Hey, Jay, do you want to quickly go through the chat and do a quick roll call? See what motherfuckers are in attendance tonight.
Yeah, we got 56,000 people watching right now.
Holy shit.
I don't know where the window is here. Let's see. All right. Let me do a little bit of a pop-out chat here.
Ooh, I like it.
All right. That's not what I meant to do. All right, here we go. We got Andy Carson, Boziek, Dennis Ellis, Edwin Crane. Jeannie says, Hellstorm is here. Hellstorm, you got to email the Under the Bus email with your email.
Yeah.
Because we have to send you that $50 gift card.
Colonels.
Hit Metal Works, yeah, gift Colonels. Jason Lee is here. Jeremiah Wise is here. Hey, you know what? Fuck it. Jesus Rapes Me is here. Judge Joe Brown is here. KXM Rock is here. Winnie Lou is here. Majestic PB&J Cat. Maggie Moto. I hurt my throat. OU812 Ryan's here. Paulie Walnuts is here. Quentin James is here. R2R3 Locking Nut. Randy the Macho Man Price. Yeah. Renus Pinkle is here.
Yeah.
Renus Pinkle. I still haven't fucking I guess finalize the Guitar Center debacle with your gift card. I'm getting there. Renus Pinkle. Smitty is here. Symmetry is here.
What's up,
the Chad, who I thoroughly enjoy talking to.
In the nude.
I'm serious.
Ooh, wow.
Under the Bus Network is here. And anybody else that popped in or popped in. Wait, we got Lewis is here. Fairfield Guitar is here.
What's up, Lewis?
Lewis? Who's this bitch? Paige Spernak?
Who's this bitch?
Let's look her up. Hold on.
She's not ugly.
You already looked her up, didn't you?
I know who she is.
She's on the boner calendar.
Oh,
yeah.
She's gonna be on my boner calendar tonight. Let's see.
How's it going, Jeannie?
Let's see.
Spearnick.
All right.
Brian already blew out her guts last week.
There you go, Uncle Laser.
Wow.
The Ghetto Kroger.
That's a par 6 if I haven't seen one.
Par 6.
Par 6.
How about that one right there, right?
Trim
There's
greens.
a cardboard cutout at the country club on the second green.
How many did you get caught trying to steal it?
No, I've seen a few men pleasure themselves to it. It's weird.
Check out the hazards in the green shirt.
What are we talking about?
Go out.
Oh, up here.
Hey, Kurt, Renus Pinkle would like to know what you're talking about in regards to blowing out guts. If you can elaborate a little further for us.
Well, Renus, if you follow the National Treasure, Uncle Laser, about a week ago, he did a cameo or a video, and he was talking about hide the moms, because if you don't, I'll be blowing out them guts. Put the 2 and 2 together, you know what I mean? It was blowing out spines, breaking backs, blowing out guts.
Yeah, the world's a better place for having Uncle Laser in it. I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah.
Hey, Cobra Kai is here. Did I say him before?
What's up, Cobra? Live or die, Cobra Kai.
That's right.
Your mother's lady parts don't stand a fucking chance. Step back and take a look at your bulge here.
Look, Cobra Kai present.
Present.
Man, Jeannie and I still have to get Killian's hair cut like Uncle Laser. That way we can put out a video and
They look like identical twins.
Kurt, how we doing? Your friend Brian want to get you a little cameo from Uncle Laser here. Said you're gonna be.
Glad he did that with his shirt off.
gotta do it.
Get him a necklace.
I gotta do it. No, we're getting the fucking neck tattoos already.
A necklace and some pterodactyl skin boots.
Boots.
The pterodactyl Lucchese's.
And the 1978 Van Halen or 1987 Van Halen tee that was 1978.
Yeah, with David Lee Roth on it.
Yeah.
The deluxe.
Oh, man.
The last thing Van Halen was putting out in 1987 was anything with Roth.
Right.
You know.
Also, I
Holy
got a text message from my man Steve-O. So Kurt, if you can give him a hug for me, tell him I said hello.
What's up, Steve-O?
What's up, bud?
Yeah.
Jay, what else do you have for us tonight?
I like the shirt you're wearing, by the way. You got a quick video to show us?
Well, it's
Get
funny
everyone-
you say that.
Get everyone fired up. Get some caffeine in the veins. While Jay's pulling this up, thank you for watching. We're live on YouTube, obviously, but we're also live on Facebook and Twitter.
Plus, you can see us live on Christian Mingle right now. Go ahead.
Just Brian's feed though is over there. Kurt and I
Oh.
aren't on it.
Jay, we got a new viewer here.
A new feeler?
Viewer. You want to read his name?
What is it? Bird Burful?
No, it's on. I got it highlighted.
Oh. Well, Ferd Burful is a cool name too.
Yeah.
No. Neil Daly. Oh my God. Some of these people that come up with these names, man.
How's it going, Neil? Neil and
How's it
Bob.
Neil and Bob. You rip any more fucking 19-year-old kids off this week?
Oh God.
Wow.
Oh shit. Hey, are you gonna send me never mind.
Bend over and I'll show you.
That's basically what he's, All right, so here maybe we should start a thing since the other one we did last week might be fucking out of the roster. But
Pardon me, Mr. Perfect.
let's do a video of the week instead of like obviously we'll still do the what the fuck are you
Backing
doing?
someone over the bus for the week.
Yeah.
The twinning.
I saw this video and I thought it was just super funny. Everybody knows about the Macho Man interview he did years ago. Wait, hold on. Does it come cracked with the wrong screws in the heel?
Yep.
Cup of coffee in the big time, yeah. Cup of coffee in the big times. Cup of coffee, man, yeah. Man. Wow, man, freak out. Oh, yeah.
Obviously, this dude. Just obviously, that's Macho Man talking, but I thought that was pretty good.
Is Jeannie still here? I want to know if you say that when you're in the car after you order a Starbucks. It's gonna happen. It's gonna.
Now it will.
Cup of coffee in the big time, yeah. Cup of coffee in the big times. Cup of coffee, man, yeah. Man. Wow, man, freaked out.
That's pretty good.
Oh, that's great.
Pretty good. Oh, so we got Neil Daly, we got Jeremy Has-Been, Ferd Burful. I hope that's his real name because that would be kind of cool if it was.
Who else did I see here?
Kopi Lewick. That's cool. We got some new people here. Muff Diver. Cup of coffee in the big time, yeah. That's what I'm going to order next time we go to either Fart Bucks or fucking Dunkin' Doe's Nuts.
Dunkin' D's Nuts?
Yeah, Dunkin' D's Nuts. Fucking, I'm going to ask for a cup of coffee in the big time. What would you like today? Let me get a cup of coffee in the big time. Yeah, cup of coffee in the big time.
Excuse me, sir. What's that? Oh, yeah.
Freak out. So if anybody, well, I guess you guys, because I still haven't checked a lot of the videos that I've received from other people on my Twitter feed or Instagram. Last week I've received a lot of stuff and I haven't checked them yet, so I feel bad. So, yeah.
Steve-O, did you see Neil Daly's here? Just throwing a match on the fire already.
Neil Daly, Phil My Anus. Too good.
Wow. Jay, did you check out that new Sevendust joint that I told you to check out? That's awesome. Kurt, what about you?
Yeah.
We talked about it, didn't we?
No.
Sevendust?
Yeah, the new song, Fence.
Yeah, I listened to it.
What'd you think?
It's hard for me to compare because there's only a few Sevendust songs I've listened to in my lifetime. So it was right up your alley.
right up something else.
It was hard, long, strong, about to get the friction on.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll just briefly get into it. Yeah, it's cool. It's good to see Sevendust back. Really good band.
When was their last album?
2020, I believe. 2019, 2020. So it's been a few years. And that last album overall wasn't my favorite. It still has some cool stuff on it, but it was but I think this album's gonna really, hit you in the grundle region. So I'm pretty excited for it. So the first song is pretty cool. And I'll speak for Jay. Jay's a big fan of Animosity and doesn't really have much bad to say about Sevendust, or doesn't have anything really great to say either after. But they're okay in Jay's book.
Yeah.
So Jay, the new song is pretty cool. It's Sevendust, man. That's it. So if you guys haven't checked it out, definitely check it out. It's heavy, hits you in the loins, and let us know what you think.
Hey, Brian, you know what?
I can't take it anymore. And his avatar is just F.
It does a great job with wiring. He's decorating my fuse box. Oh man.
Oh man.
Brian, you know what you're gonna be thinking every time you ask me to like check out a band. You're gonna be like, or a song.
What the hell do I have to do? Take you downstairs to a private room and ask you? Huh? What the hell is he talking about?
If anybody wants to know, those two sound clips are from See No Evil, Hear No Evil, which is the same movie as
You dumb asshole.
as that one, which is one of the great, I think, comedies of all time. It's because obviously it has Gene Wilder and Richard Pryor, and I just think it's a great movie. If anybody hasn't had a chance to watch it or doesn't know, Richard Pryor is blind and Gene Wilder is deaf, and it's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, that's a good one.
One of my favorites. Yep.
You ever watched the stand-up of Richard Pryor when you were a kid? Man, he was pushing the envelope.
Yep.
Yeah. When Eddie Murphy's looking up to him.
He's a freebasing son of a bitch.
Yeah, those stories are so good.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Hey, Stephen Franklin.
Hey now.
So I guess I have a quick question. So now you guys are big fans of the cake decorator. Is he rectifying the situation with this 19-year-old? Since everyone's talking about it, why don't we get
Yeah,
into
he
it?
is.
Well, hold on, wait. Kurt, we got to give at least a little bit
of background,
of the backstory here. I mean, it's not like this is a private thing right now because it's been posted on Facebook, on a lot of the Van Halen guitar building forums and all that shit. So, we don't want to. Yeah, he literally. Hey, Conan Golden, what's happening? It's Bobby. What's up, Bobby?
So this 19-year-old kid, fresh out of high school, saved all of his money and ordered this guitar from the cake decorator. Right, just spewing frosting all over a cake that he didn't bake, right? And he waited 7 months for it, and when he finally got it, the neck pocket was cracked, and one of the screws was stripped, and he had to, tap it out. I guess is that what you call it? Taproot it out, and the cake decorator was going back and forth saying it wasn't me. It happened in shipping, and then come to find out, he used the wrong screws, over tightened it with an impact drill because all the screws were stripped out, and the kid ordered a lock neck and he got a Butala neck instead of a lock neck.
Now, the difference between those two is because obviously everybody knows Christopher Lockey makes great shit.
Yep.
What about the other company that you mentioned? Is that kind of like a lower level or no?
Well, I don't know if it's lower level, but it's not what he ordered, and it's not what was on his contract.
Gotcha.
Like it said, lock, body, and neck. And come to find out, the Batala is a little bit less money than the lock. So I think he cut some corners by ordering that neck. And apparently they worked things out, and Neil's going to make him a new one. Dude, who are these people?
I don't know, but I love it.
Look at that.
I can't even tell the story.
Who wants to read it? Wait, hold on. Let's see. How can we I can't even do it, man.
How we fucked your pussy.
Shit. So hold on. Before he agreed to build him a new one,
he posted it on a notable 5150 replica site on Bookface, and there was like 200 comments on how fucked up this was. You should do this. It shouldn't be that. Why did he do this?
The kid went about it the right way. He didn't mention the builder's name at first. He said, I want to give him a chance to make it right. And then he showed screenshots, obviously, when it kind of wasn't going right, of him just ignoring the messages. And it's like, you just got this kid's money. I mean, I could see if something
$2,700.
27. I mean, holy shit, dude. Man.
I mean, that's a lot of money for us to buy a American-made guitar. And so after this guy got his guts blown out on Facebook, he agreed to make it right. The shitty thing is now he's got to wait another 7 months for this guitar that he paid for. Together.
Listen, I just don't understand in this day and age, right? Like if you're doing something like that, building guitars, doing custom work, that type of shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
Your reputation is everything. And all it takes is you to fuck one person over. Do they not think that social media is a thing, and that these people that get these custom, not even custom, these, built Van Halen guitars, they don't converse with each other? If one of them has an issue with that, shit spreads like wildfire, man. Like fucking
right. And we got Steve-O 5150 in the chat who got a guitar from this guy, and the fucking Jagoff wired it wrong and gave him the wrong pickup, and it took a fucking godsend to get it to him finally. He waited like almost 9 months for it. And so Steve-O just meleeed his ass on the social medias because he doesn't stand for it.
What pickup did he put in it?
I think Steve-O wanted the Pasadena black, and Neil put the 86 in there. And lo and behold, I think Steve-O's happy with the 86, but that's not what he ordered.
Yeah, I mean, I can understand if you order a wrong neck. Jesus Christ, I'd be more pissed about that than I would the pickup. But I could see if you order something, right, and the person you're paying to build it calls the company that whatever you want, and they say, listen, they're not going to have that pickup, or they're not going to have that neck for another 6 months or something. Do you want to go with something else? Then yes, you give the person paying the money the option of saying yeah or wait. But you just can't go switching shit around.
Right. And the kid wanted a vintage 80s Floyd, and Neil said they're hard to come by. I haven't seen any available for weeks.
Does your neck hurt like mine? Is that what?
I got 2 of them that I just purchased 3 weeks ago. Like, he's full of shit. So he just took the easy road and got the 86 or the 84 reissue from Floyd Rose. And he asked him, "Is this guitar come with a case?" And Neil said, "If you want to buy a case, send me the money and I'll ship it in a case." And he goes, "It comes in bubble wrap. I've never had an issue other than sending it to Australia and the fucking headstock broke off."
Jesus.
Yeah.
You know what really irks me though is like, listen, I don't know the guy, all right, but it seems to me when somebody does something like that, and if you get one thing wrong, maybe you got it confused with somebody else's build. Shit happens, right? That can be easily explained. Like, fuck, dude, I fucked up, whatever. But it almost seems like you pay for all this good shit, and he's sitting there knowing, okay, I'm gonna make this much off of this because I'm gonna replace what he wants with something cheaper. So I'm gonna make $30 here. I'm gonna make $100 here. You know what I mean? Like extra money off of already doing the job, and it's like, damn, man. So that's malicious shit right there. That is not right.
Yeah, and in this, I guess, custom industry, you pay for a $2,400 guitar, and you pay for half of it at the beginning, and then you pay for the other half at the end when it's complete.
Yep.
But the first half of the payment should pay for the body, the neck, the Floyd, the pickup, the tuners, all that shit, right? So whatever the person orders, that's what they pay for. And then the second installment is all of his labor, the paint, the tape, like the little tedious shit that it takes to put these things together. That's how a good business person does it.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
sorry, Ashley.
He's pissed. Sorry, man.
We'll send you the link if you want to come on and save grace.
You can take my spot. Jay and Kurt, I sent you a text of someone sent a guitar to a person. Just check it out.
Oh, what is this?
This is from the Cake Decorator.
Yeah, pull it up, Jay.
And Kurt, why do you call him the Cake Decorator?
Because he doesn't build guitars; he just paints them. You know, if you're going to call yourself a guitar builder, you should be able to set it up. You should be able to wire it. Any jagoff can paint it.
So wait a second. This is how it. Whose is this?
Don't want to.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So now we know.
Jay, what would you do if you ordered a guitar with the Floyd and the Floyd was set up like that? I know you know what to do to fix it, but it's like, come on,
that's
dude.
Beside the point.
Yeah.
Never did that for Randy. Oh yeah.
Oh, man. I don't know. I'd be pissed. Is this your first fucking time? Am I the guinea pig? Did I just pay you to be the guinea pig? Do you not know how to do any of this shit?
Right.
That's effed up. But again, if anybody out there is going to go with somebody to build them a custom guitar, make sure it's somebody that has a little bit of a resume and that has some kind of reputation online of building
credibility.
Yeah, the credibility thing. I mean, man.
Yeah.
Oh no. I ordered a guitar from a builder in Florida. Pablo to Florida. I opened the case, took it out, put it back in, and sent it back.
Wow, you and Ryan are be best buds.
Oh, we'd be returning everything. Holy shit.
Yeah, and Jay, this day and age too, you could easily post on Facebook and just say, "Hey, I'm thinking about buying a guitar from BonerJams.
Yep.
Is his work good? Do you guys recommend him? Should I do it?"
Yeah.
That's what's the beauty of because you can go to websites and buy guitars and look at the reviews, or get on YouTube and have people unbox them and give their first thought on what they purchased. But some of these custom builders, you can't do that, so you got to get word of mouth.
Yeah. But word of mouth is usually the best thing to go by.
Right.
You do, Stephen Franklin, you do return everything.
It's true.
Yeah, there you go.
It's true.
Yeah. I know people get excited and stuff. They want to, certain guitar, painted like a certain amazing guitar player. But I mean, number one, this shit ain't easy to build or paint a relic guitar that's going to look, as good as some of the guys that, that do this stuff all the time. I mean, look at Kurt's back there. He fucking did that. No, I'm joking. How's your project going anyway? Oh, snap.
Nice,
Wait,
man.
You put the pickup in first?
Well, I had to line up. It's not even screwed in.
Yeah, I put the pickup in first.
I had to line up this wear mark, and so I used the pickup on the photo to match it. But I did all this. Getting ready to stripe it. I'm going to probably start striping it tomorrow.
Just like your underwear?
Yep. But I'm not no professional builder. And I'm definitely not going to make something to go sell to someone, but I know I could put something together and turn around and sell it if I had to, because I know how to set them up. And I just think if you don't know how to set them up, you shouldn't be selling something. It's like, a mechanic versus someone fixing something that's not a mechanic. Do you trust them?
I know.
Yeah.
And I know people have to start somewhere, but usually, like Kurt, if you were into doing that or wanted to do that, I'm sure you would do a bunch yourself first to make sure, like, okay, I can't just all of a sudden start with a stranger's guitar.
Right.
It's like when I started doing like mixing and shit like that, I just didn't like, I want to mix a band and just fucking, have some band come in and pay me, and I don't know what I'm doing. So I started working on my own band shit first. And then when I felt comfortable enough, then I started, working with bands.
It's ready to go.
Ready to go. Hey, we're going to save you on shipping because it's going to come in a small box instead of.
Why do you want a lock neck? Order your own neck, you asshole.
Why do you need a case? It's only the body. You don't need one of those big cases to ship it in.
Yeah, set the float up any way you want.
Yeah. Don't even put springs on the back of it.
Dude, so there you go, everyone.
Out the Floyd. Just like the pickups. Man.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, soldering's the hardest part. But anyway, thanks for letting us stick up for this guy.
Yeah, I don't want to see anybody get screwed. Like Kurt mentioned, or like Chad mentioned before, it's a kid. He's 19 years old.
It's terrible.
He's instantly getting effed.
Right.
Welcome to adulthood.
Yeah, get used to it, kid.
Yeah,
oh man.
Wow.
Yep. But I don't think anybody that's has their ear to the ground on those forums and whatchamacallit groups is going to be going with that dude to build him a guitar,
Yeah.
Let's see.
What goes around comes around.
Renus is in the market for a new tube amp. Should I go for the Marshall JVM 205 series or the new PV 6505 2? Well, hey, if we ever get this Guitar Center / PayPal thing ironed out, there's $50 towards it. I only have experience with the 6505.
Have you seen the new one?
No, I have not. I mean, I saw pictures of it, but I haven't heard anything or
1992. It says right on it.
Yeah. I don't know about the JVM 205, but I do know that the 6505s are fucking great.
Mm-hmm.
So again, I don't know. Anybody in the chat played those two amps?
I know I have a PV modeling amp, and I'm not doing any live recording or any live shows, but the 6505 setting's my favorite one.
Mm-hmm.
For sure. Oh no.
What happened?
Whoops.
Wait, what's going on?
The kid that is having this second guitar built.
You want someone else to do it now?
Yeah, it looks like it.
Man, I fucking hurt my neck. What day was that?
That manual labor you were doing?
No, dude, Killian had a big booger, and he doesn't, he doesn't want anybody picking it out. So he's just, he's gonna fucking leave it and just keep wiping it.
Dangler.
He wouldn't let Jeannie pick it out, like scoop it, So I held him, and dude, this is the dumbest shit ever. Like, so I'm holding him, like I'm not even squeezing. I'm holding his arms, like he's sitting on the counter or the island in the kitchen, and Jeannie's scooping it out. And I don't know what the frig I did, but all of a sudden, like when I let him go, when Jeannie got it out and he was fine, all of a sudden, just this kink in my neck. I'm like, damn, dude, it's been what, 6 days now, 5 days? No, it happened Thursday. I think it happened Thursday, the morning after our show. And it's still, I went to the chiropractor Monday and everything, dude. And it's like, oh my God, it's bad. Usually like 48 hours, you're good to go after you do a little something like that. No, I'm still fucked.
That's a bitch.
Yep.
So what'd you do to your back? I was pulling boogers out of my son's nose and just fucking blew up my spine.
Little fucker.
He doesn't like cleaning out the orifice, huh?
No, dude, the difference between him and Ellie is like night and day. Like he doesn't let you do shit. Ellie was like, do whatever you want. That's fine. I got a booger. Go ahead, get it. But enough kid talk. Nobody gives a shit.
Did you watch the video of Jim Root playing the PRS, Brian?
I didn't. I'm going to pull that shit up right now.
He's going to pull it out along with his wiener to watch that one.
I'm going to check it out. I'm going to type it in right now.
Oh, snap. What day does that fall on? Jay changes it.
Oh, 27th. Nobody gives a shit.
Yeah, no one cares. Next topic.
When does it not, like, when do you not give a shit about your birthday anymore? What's the age?
10.
I was probably 17, I think, when I stopped caring about my birthday.
Really?
Yeah. Traumatic childhood.
It was 25 for me, so I can rent vehicles without being surcharged. So,
was that really a peak in your life?
No, it's been downhill since 18. It just gets worse every day.
So Randy Price says 22. Joe Brown says 22. Jesus Rapes Me says 25. Ashley says 22. So this is all probably revolved around alcohol, right? Lenny Lou says 22. After you can drink legally, nothing fucking matters anymore.
That's true.
Right?
Yeah.
I can't stand birthdays, actually.
I can't stand them.
I like
fuck celebrating you. Go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
I don't like mine. I think what we're gonna do now is like each year have either Ellie or Killian pick what they want to do on my birthday. Like, I don't give a shit what we're doing on my birthday. Let's do something you little shits want to do.
Killian's gonna want to get his earwax cleaned out.
Get his nose picked. Get his ass whooped. Keep it up, Killian.
Sorry, Joe Brown.
Oh shit.
Jay, do you have any new picks for our twinning segment that you
No, I almost got us in trouble last week. We're gonna skip this week.
Okay.
It needs to be a good one. I just don't want to pick some random person, So
And announcement, Ron, actually, let's do it official. Message me today. He has a pedal that he wants to give away on the channel.
He wants to what? He wants to what?
He's got a pedal that he wants to give away.
That he wants to what?
Hold on. R2, R3, I'm getting there.
Give it away, give it away, give it away now. Give it away, give it away, give it away now. Give it away, give it away, give it away now. Oh yeah!
So he's got a pedal he wants to give away. It's a MXR Chorus, and I think we're going to try to give it away next week. So all 50,000 people in the chat, make sure you come back next Wednesday, and we'll do a drawing. Badass pedal.
Hell yeah.
Right,
Cool.
Cameron?
Cameron's in here?
What's up, Cameron Brown?
My pants
Steve,
are tight.
Are they gone?
There's the worst. I ate the last of the chocolate cashews in my house last night too. It's the worst. Worst feeling. It is. Yep.
Randy would rather have kernels.
Look, the little kernels on the popcorn fucking tub or the hole. That was a good one, Kurt.
That was good job, Kurt.
It's a team effort. Hashtag.
Oh shit, man. So funny.
Kurt, do you want to bring up the patrons? I think we were going to get that updated, or if you want Jay to do it.
We both do it, don't we? Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, go ahead.
Am I starting this week?
Andy. Question. Michael, the Captain Smith.
The captain, everybody. Hey, the captain, I believe, just had a procedure on his heart. So anybody out there that knows Michael or is connected with him in any way, send him your well wishes because the captain is a great guy, great person. So get well soon, Cap.
Good luck, Captain.
Who do we got next? Little bit of coffee in the big time.
Oh, yeah.
Randy Price. $51.50 fair warning. And he's in the chat tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Nelson Rodriguez.
Full Nelson Rodriguez. We got All Dave, All Night, Paul Martin Woods. We got Warlag, Sherman, the Tank Callahan, Jimmy Ray Hawkins.
Lewis.
Frank Corcoran.
Maggie Mojo.
Tom Lane. Stephen Franklin.
Sorry.
And coming all the way across from the world, false flag.
Ryan DeWeese, Steve-O 5150, Jeremy has been, and Ron.
So aggressive.
Bring up the buses. Shit, where are the buses?
Bring up the buses. $5 a month, yellow pieces sit right there on the left. I see this has been updated a little bit too. Probably tell you don't get shit when you join, but that's all right. Help support the channel.
Can you read it, please?
Oh, short bus. A horizontally challenged bus that people have become accustomed to watching pick up developmentally challenged children and adults, cleverly worked into an insult when someone does something stupid. What the hell are you doing pissing on my rug? I didn't see a short bus outside. The short bus picks up my neighbor's kid every morning. He looks like that banjo boy from Deliverance. In other news, I have a first-class ticket to hell. You guys. In the middle of the Ducker Debble, the Debbie Does Dallas double-decker bus. Double-decker bus. When you live in a dorm, what is that what it says? When you live Kurt, could you have put the fucking font any smaller? Fucking asshole, man. When you live in a dorm and both you and the people above you are having sex at the same time. Our upstairs neighbors are having the double-decker bus with us right now. On the right, you see the tour bus page. That's the blue big motherfucker right there. Like the minivan, two in the pink, a fifth in the stink. is when you put 2 fingers in the vagina and 2 fifths up the ass, because like a tour bus, it fits 2 in the front and around 10 in the back. Dude, my girlfriend is so kinky. Last night she let me tour bus her for like 20 minutes. Yeah, where's the bang bus? Bang. Hey, that's when we get some more people watching the channel, and we have to extend it one more so we get 4 buses. Then we'll go with the bang bus.
Oh my god.
What the fuck just happened?
That was good.
That's pretty good. I had no idea that was happening. I just thought like for some reason you updated that page or something and like you saved it with the font small as shit. I guess no. I guess not.
Oh man, thank you, Jay, for doing that.
That's great. Thanks, Jay, and thanks to our patrons for supporting
Your
us.
money well spent.
We really appreciate it because money goes to Kurt only. He doesn't. It doesn't divvy it up at all. It just goes straight to him. So when you think it goes to all of us, it doesn't. It just goes right to Kurt.
Oh shit!
Oh, that was good.
Bozique, that was right off of Urban Dictionary.
That was good.
See, you got people sending these chicks money all the time for fucking this. I mean, come on, are we doing anything that's less entertaining? Really?
Take your shirt off, Jay.
Well, I don't have those. Oh well. Man, that was pretty funny.
That was good. Good job,
See,
Kurt.
A lot of you guys might not know, but we try to surprise each other on the show. So everything.
Last week almost did us in.
Yeah, we might have some cameos for people like Peter North for Jay.
Yeah, exactly.
That was the best. Jay's face was like a little kid in Christmas.
My
He was
hero.
waiting for him to whip his dick out.
My hero. Oh wait, where is it? Where is it? Look at this. Top 3 spot in best under the bus moments I've ever seen. Wow.
Thanks,
Tonight
Ash.
or last week?
Yeah, which one, Ashley?
No, tonight. She didn't see last week.
That must be Jay.
That's not.
That's Jay's other.
Kurt is so tight. If you shove the quarter up his ass, George Washington would sit.
A wooden tooth.
Oh man. Oh, she means a low bar. It's at the low bar for the tonight. So Nelson, I guess, is a few steps back. Wow, that youngster should check out the FU Tone guitars. They're sweet and hooked up. Oh yeah. Yeah, definitely.
Agreed.
Yep.
Oh shit. 7/8. There's some dude on YouTube who goes up and asks people in expensive cars what they do for a living. All the OnlyFans hoes are driving Ferraris and Lamborghinis. So that's the thing, right? These dudes that are giving these chicks money, like they obviously think that they're going to get something out of it. You know, like these dudes that just send chicks money and it's like, dude, she doesn't give a shit.
Jay, how much do you give Mia Khalifa and Johnny Sins for their OnlyFans?
Mia Khalifa, what a fuck. But she was on some podcast not too long ago, and they were asking her about like if she, if she were, I don't know if she brought it up or something, but like her whole porn career, which by the way, she still does like OnlyFans. So it's not like she completely left the industry and is like, I shouldn't have done it. She still does it, but she was basically almost like, blaming people in the industry for like suckering her into it. And I'm like, stop playing the fucking victim. You know what I mean? Like you did it. Nobody put a gun to your head and said you're going to suck his wiener on camera. But everybody has to be a fucking victim nowadays. And it's like, take some responsibility. Yeah, I did it. And guess what? Now I'm rich and famous for it. So go fuck yourselves.
Yep. That's right, Howie.
Man, don't get me going now.
Oh,
yeah, they're hoping for something in return. You're right.
You.
What's up, Bookface user?
Oh,
Man, years ago, I went to a strip club. It might have been Jimmy, my brother-in-law's 18th birthday. We brought him, and our buddy Bob. He
Was
gets up.
Angelo
You know,
there?
we're all sitting at the bar. You know, the chicks are coming. This was at Paradise Island in Newburgh.
Oh, right by my house.
Yeah, there you go. And Bob is sitting there, and these chicks are coming past, and Bob's not putting any money on the table or on the bar, right? So finally, one comes over, and she's you know, this kind of nasty, like sloppy one, you know, just like nobody was into it. And Bob was like, no dollars, right? Trying to be funny. And this bitch goes, well, then get off the fucking bar. And Bob he got off and just stood against the wall. It felt like an idiot, but it was pretty funny, you know, still talk about it. But yeah, giving those chicks fucking money.
Can you show us what she was doing on the bar so we can see exactly what was transpiring, Jay?
Yeah, let me move my camera so you can see on my neck. Can't do it.
So, hey guys, have you checked out any of the NAMM videos or see any cool updates or anything from Vietnam that you might want to purchase?
Jay and I were actually talking about this today.
Vietnam.
There was no like exciting unveils at NAMM. I think it was just a reason to get together. I mean, did you see anything that was like, oh man, look what they unveiled at NAMM this year?
No, I didn't see anything.
I think it's dead.
I don't know if it's dead.
The media is the way to promote your products, and you know the new stuff that's coming out for the year. So I think that's going to take over. I mean, even in the industry I work in, conventions aren't the biggest way to make connections or to sell business. It's a thing of the past.
Well, this reminds me of something. I completely forgot to bring this up. So, did anybody see the new Pia from Ibanez?
Is the gem?
Oh, it's the new, I guess, modern gem.
Gem.
With the swirl?
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks awesome.
So let me.
Alexander put one of the pickups in one of his guitars. I saw that video.
What?
Yeah, he put one of the Pia pickups.
Oh, did he?
Yeah. What's it called? The Valoo or something?
No, the
hell is he talking about?
What's the name of the pickup?
Utopia.
Yeah, there you go. How the hell am I supposed to know that?
Well, you knew that he put it in. I didn't fucking know. All right, hold on. Let's get here. We gotta finish strong tonight, boys. All right. So there you go. Right? That little fucking thing down here, which is, I think it's pretty cool. It's
minus the fret inlays. I fucking hate those inlays.
Yeah, and I don't think, it's just weird. Like they're kind of a light green. They might glow in the dark. I think they do. And some of the guitar glows in the dark as well. The paint they used.
The pickups look awesome.
Kind of that paisley thing, and dragon tail, whatever the hell you want to call it, which is neat. Don't get me wrong. The two things I would change on this guitar is I think purple pickups would have really, I don't know, something about the green.
I think the pickups look awesome. They really stick out.
Yeah, but I don't know. I think the purple would have been really cool, and as well the inlays, I think should have been purple, as well as the Ibanez on the headstock.
Yeah,
would have been kind of cool. But again, maybe it's one of those things. If you see it, you're like, maybe I'll go back to green. Go back to green. So anyway, there's a story about this guitar. All right, I got a buddy who has a buddy as well. He buys a lot of shit from Sweetwater, and I'm going to throw Sweetwater under the bus right now. The pickups, I think, should have been purple, as well as the Ibanez on the headstock. Yeah, would have been kind of cool. But again, maybe it's one of those things. If you see it, you're like, maybe I'll go back to green. Go back to green. So anyway, there's a story about this guitar. All right, I got a buddy who has a buddy as well. He buys a lot of shit from Sweetwater, and I'm going to throw Sweetwater under the bus right now. they're only making, oh shit, how many are they making worldwide? Well, I don't know about worldwide, but they're only making 50, I believe, in the States. Okay. Sweetwater is getting 10 of them.
Okay.
Wow.
They're $8,500 is the street price.
Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints.
To just for comparison here, everybody, the regular Pia, which is
Automatopoeia.
they sell the white one, which is Vi's main, and then they have a powder blue one this year, or last year I think it came out actually. Whatever, those are 3,500. So it's literally $5,000 for this paint job. Which hey, it's fucking who else is going to be able to do that, right? That's
Who is doing the paint job? Do you know?
I do. I can. If Chad is still here, he knows the guy who did it, which obviously does a great job. So, and if anybody else knows knows his name in the chat, please put it in there.
Yeah, $5,000 for the paint job.
$5,000 for a paint job, right? But again, a lot of it is it's a limited run guitar. 50 in the States, I think 50 elsewhere. So maybe 100 worldwide. I think is something like that. Don't fucking quote me on it though. Well, this guy, again, a good friend of a friend of mine, he called up the minute, literally, that these things were announced, that they got, they were coming out, and he pre-ordered one.
Oh boy,
from his rep at Sweetwater. Well, a few days later, he gets either a text or an email from his rep and says, "Hey, I know you thought you reserved one, but
you thought wrong."
Basically, 5 out of the 10, I believe it was 5 out of the 10, they were already gone before they went live, which means it's almost like insider trading, right? So,
I probably took
it. No. Reps at Sweetwater, maybe 1 or 2, who knows? But basically, these guitars were already sold before they were supposed to be sold.
Yeah, I mean, but think about Jay.
Yeah,
some of the collectors out there that buy all the Ibanez stuff. They probably got a first shot at, the first 5 or first 3.
No, but it shouldn't be like that. If Sweetwater, if you own a store, right, and all of a sudden you find out like, hey, we're getting 10 of these in, and then you find out like, hey, my employees were contacting, they knew that this thing was coming, and these things were already sold. Imagine having to call a customer that thought they had this rare guitar pre-ordered.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden
you got to sell them anyway. They're going to sell no matter who you sell them to, right?
Yeah. But obviously there was some kind of insider trading, or maybe employees got them as well. Something, I think, because I guess this dude is going to email his rep and CC some certain people from Sweetwater and be like, this isn't right. Like these things, they're already sold before. So who knows? But if I'm the GM, I'm talking like I'm a fucking sports team here. But if I'm like one of the managers or heads at Sweetwater and I find out this happened, that's bullshit.
Yeah, that's crazy. Are these North Korean made as well?
Fuck no, these are Japanese made Ibanez, man.
Oh, just making sure. It would be cool too if they changed the Floyd. Instead of being black, if they had like a green or a blue or something different. I'm a big fan of swirl jobs. I know Curtis too. And what I would like is just to have only a couple colors, not have, Roy G. Biv over here. Like I would like 3 colors on it. I think would be dope.
Yeah. And Jay, what's the deal with the Black Edge Pro? How many of them do you have?
Well, this one is actually a low pro edge, which
that's what I meant.
Because usually he prefers the edge tremolo, which is just it's basically the same trem. There's just a few different, minor
differences.
But basically it's kind of the same trem. But what were your questions about?
Have you played a chrome one? I know you have a couple black ones, but
I have a chrome one on the JS on the Satriani guitar, which is an edge.
Which one do you prefer? Do you like the chrome one better, or is there really not a
No,
difference?
I like the Cosmo Black because it's like it's shiny black. Hold on. Do I have one? I have one back there. Want me to grab it real quick?
Sure. Yeah, grab it
up against the hour, but Okay, hold on.
Do it. Do it now.
Do it.
Brian and I will talk about getting swirled.
Yeah, I love a little swirl job.
Yeah, Brian, I agree with you. I think. Oh, he just fell.
Is Jay all right? Can we turn the camera back on and make sure he's fine?
On this one, maybe the pink. I don't know. The black looks kind of cool.
I think the pink, the green. If you're gonna keep those pink, the pickups green like that, pink, green, and like a blue, that'd be sick.
Yeah, take out the teal and the orange.
Yep.
Right.
Yep. You all right, Jay?
Yeah, I knocked over my fucking headphones, tripped over the goddamn cable.
That guitar's the shit.
Yeah, you know where you got that from?
Yeah, Zims.
Zims guitars. Yeah, the
If
fucking low
Jay was
pro
gonna buy that. I was.
is the shit. Traded for it, right? The you can't see it. The lighting sucks.
Is that the low pro edge as well, Jay?
Highlight your ass.
Low pro?
There we go.
There it
Do you
is.
like those?
I fuck, dude. The low pro and the edge are like the best trims in the business, man. They really are.
Yeah. It's got
And
the heart.
Ellie put the heart there. Yep.
And you put the knobs on, right? Take off.
What? No, these
Blue
knobs.
knob?
No,
Oh,
they keep
yeah.
like that. Yeah.
Even the switch tip, everything, huh?
Yep. And when I got this, I was like all gung ho. I was already picking out new pickups for it and shit. Dude, the pickups are phenomenal in this thing.
What are they?
They're the Ibanez DiMarzio pickups. They're like made for Ibanez by DiMarzio. And I was like, these things are going to suck. But I was reading up on them. They kind of are tailored after the Tone Zone and the low pro and the Air Norton. I don't know about the middle pickup because that's fucking flat because it gets in the way of where I pick.
It's a Bud Light guitar.
No, now I'm gonna get rid of it. Oh, dude, it's fucking these things are the shit, man. You know.
Is that a go-to for you?
No.
No. Like, so if you were going to record on a 6-string, would you use that one or no?
It's actually tuned to D standard.
Oh shit! No, really?
Yep.
It's cool as fuck looking. I think it's a beautiful guitar.
Jay, if you were going to record right now, what guitar would you use?
Well, it depends what I was gonna record with. If it was standard tuning, it would be the JP16.
Okay.
If it was a 7-string, it would be the yellow RG back there.
Yeah,
RG Viv.
Mikey's got a point here.
What?
On the middle single coil.
How they're lower to the.
Don't you normally like flatten them all the way down to the body?
Hell yeah.
I do, just because that's where that's
my
my
chug zone,
wheelhouse.
son.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And do you use that middle pickup much?
No.
Yeah, there you go.
And if I was recording, if I needed to record a part, like a clean part or something like that, I would literally just raise it, record it, and then drop it back down if I really needed that single coil.
Mm-hmm.
Let me get rid of this fucking thing. I'm gonna trip over the mic, the headphones again.
Yeah, that's a good looking axe.
Dude, it's
I like the
awesome.
blue.
Yeah. They made these in red and blue, and I'm glad that Zim's got the blue one.
Mm-hmm. Did you see this, Brian?
What's that?
All right, what do you got there? Let's see it.
So we were just talking about.
Oh yeah.
Whoa, hey.
Hey now.
Wrong motherfucker.
How do you get him?
What's going on? Dude, just go down to the. Let's do this.
There you go.
Slide him over like a pair of panties.
Slide it in. Slide it in.
So this 7-string, Steph Carpenter signature.
I don't think I've seen this.
Which Jay sent me the strap. So Jay, thank you. I love it.
You're welcome.
Look at those biceps.
So this shit's tuned to A standard. There you go. A standard.
Bicep.
But like what Jay was saying, so it takes a little bit to start playing because the pickup.
Oh, they're both down there.
Oh, yeah, that one's right there too.
So the neck is right in the middle, so it takes a little while to get used to it. But this guitar's great.
Now,
Can you lower that EMG? Sorry, Jay.
It's all right.
This Fishman pickup.
Oh, Fishman.
Yep.
Can you lower it?
I don't know. I haven't played with it. I bet you could a little, but when Steph Carpenter plays, he doesn't. It's up. So he plays obviously everything up here. So I don't know.
Wow. Kind of like Marty Friedman-ish, where Marty is picking near the neck a lot, just of the way I've never really analyzed how Stephen Carpenter picks, so I wouldn't even tell you if it's in the way or not in the way. So
yeah. Cool guitar. Sounds great. I like the Fishman pickups too.
And the finish is badass on that thing.
Yeah, this guitar is a shit.
Yeah, I like the fact that it's the matte finish the satin, whatever you want to call it, as opposed to the shiny ass purple. But
I put the satin in her panties. Does it get shiny where your arm rubs on it?
And my penis in the back too. No, it's all right. But I just cleaned it before.
Some of those satin guitars get shiny where
they do. Like the Jim Root, the Jazzmaster does. Yeah.
Yeah.
You see this fucking thing?
Oh my god. Looks like a tie from 1992.
Yeah, right?
A paisley. That's
weird. It's like, listen, I love Satch as much as the next guy, but I mean, it's cool that he has the Sustainiac in there. Don't get me wrong. But I just think this is kind of like, what year would you think that this, if you just landed on Earth? I guess that wouldn't make any sense because you wouldn't know anything about this. But if you had no idea about, how about this? If you had no idea about guitars and you saw this guitar sitting at a store somewhere, you'd be like,
so if you're Neil Daly.
Oh God, we're not stopping, are we? Oh,
sorry.
man.
Paisley sperm. It kind of looks like sperm.
What year was this like the hot shit?
There's only bridge pickups on that?
No.
Sustainiac.
There's a Sustainiac in the neck.
Oh,
That's it's like an Ebo.
I mean, Paisley was like 90s, right? Remember the Paisley boxers?
Yeah.
Those are the ones you're rocking right now, right?
Yeah, the danglers.
Got them on.
The danglers?
Yeah. And Jay, what do they call those? The whammy bar? They're like a special. That's like carbon fiber or something.
Yeah,
right?
carbon fiber. And when I first
the dangler
got one of those on a guitar, I didn't like it at first. And I remember Nesdal.
His birthday today.
Yes, happy birthday again, Dave. He was like, Jay, just leave it in the guitar for a couple of weeks and literally within a couple of days, I was like, I'm gonna buy a bunch of these and replace every single bar in every Ibanez that I own because they're fucking phenomenal.
Wow.
Yeah.
Is that what you have now?
Yeah. I don't believe this came with one of those. I could be wrong. Maybe it did. If not, I ordered this fucker. And they're like $60 or $70.
Yeah, damn.
Just for this bar. Yeah. But they are that cool, you know.
They really set the bar high on those.
Fucking, hold on. I'm fluttering. I'm gonna drop the goddamn thing. Wyatt Earp signature model. No more. That's pretty good. Yeah, it's weird. Like I know Satriani can do whatever the fuck he wants to do, and I kind of respect the fact that he's just not putting out another plain color. You know, remember he did the muscle car colors, the muscle car red, muscle car orange, muscle car purple. He obviously has the Chrome Boy, which are $5,000 fucking dollars.
Beautiful.
But I mean, it's cool that he's putting out a design on a guitar. So I respect that. But anywho.
Interesting.
Here. Yeah.
I like the shape of those bodies.
Dude, I didn't know if I'd like these guitars, but they're actually, you know, they're as far as the neck and everything, they're not a typical Ibanez that you'd think. You know, they're the regular Ibanez, the flat radius, 17-inch radius on the fretboard, you know, kind of a
wizard,
thin wizard profile type of thing. These
Wizard
ain't that.
sleeve.
These are closer to like a Strat than anything, but they still feel like an Ibanez. It's weird. It's a weird thing. Yeah.
Cool.
But yeah, there's not a lot of things that really blew my asshole out with
Other than food.
with NAMM, you know. But again, everything, you know, lightning can't strike every year, and there's like the Vi guitar is cool, but yeah. So anyway,
Yeah, I would have thought someone would have came out with something mind blowing, but to me, I thought everything was pretty lackluster.
Yeah,
but I wasn't there.
I'm with you, but you're right. I mean, anything that gets announced nowadays, you just do it online. But
I'm sure I can tune into YouTube and watch someone that was there pretty easily.
The fuck are you doing?
oh, it's in a good spot too. Look, the chick's looking at it.
Gotta love fireworks.
I love that areolas too. It's my shit.
All right.
That's a fireproof vest he's wearing, folks.
Yeah. Here we go.
Oh no.
I mean,
would you just shit your pants?
Imagine being in that room.
Imagine being that guy that lit it.
I hope they're not in like Beirut or something. That'd be fucking terrible.
Man. But it couldn't be more perfect. Look at that, right in.
Yeah, it's probably the only window that was open.
That's fantastic.
Where's the flash again? Look at it.
Guy's in there reading a book.
He's probably there getting a knobber.
Imagine if you're sleeping. That shit just goes right in there while you're sleeping. That's amazing.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, it's so funny. Who's making the sound of the Peter Orthron? Oh man! One more time. We'll do slow motion this time. It'll take forever to fucking light. We have liftoff. Oh.
Oh my god. Even the bathroom window lights up.
It does. Oh, where is it? Look at it.
Right there.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Too good.
Oh,
Can't go
man.
wrong with fireworks, man. There's
No, you're right
always
there.
a recipe for disaster when you're lighting fireworks.
I wish they would have kept filming.
Oh, he hides behind the Dish Network dish.
Oh man. You want one more?
Yeah.
Yes.
Let's do it.
All right, what's this one gonna be? Oh yeah, did you guys see this?
No.
Really?
Is this recent?
Yeah, this was like, I don't know. I was gonna have it in the beginning of last week's show, and I fucking forgot about it.
God damn it. All right.
All right. So everybody knows, well, maybe everybody doesn't know, but if you go on the field during a professional ball game, whether it's football, whether it's baseball, whatever, you're doing a night in jail.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's
Trespassing.
just what it is. Just what it is, right? Well, this guy, I mean, I appreciate his intentions.
Oh no. Is that her in the white pants? Oh! Oh! Brutal.
They're playing shut them down, open up.
Oh, they are?
Yeah.
DMX? Hell
Yep.
yeah.
Did the ring go flying? Look at her white pants.
Where's the white pants? Jeannie, do you have white pants? We get an organ player in the bedroom.
Yeah. She can play your organ.
Look at this. Look at this. Hold on. Are we still live?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, hold on.
Since Caleb's not here, I'm going to play the guitar.
Got speared here.
He did, dude. That guy was waiting for. Oh, this is my chance. Oh, dude, he blasted him.
Oh,
Look at
right in
that.
his neck. That's what happened to Jay's neck when he's trying to get a booger out.
Dude, that's what it feels like. That's like perfect form, too. Look at him. Remember Terry Tate, office linebacker?
Oh, yeah.
That was like the greatest shit ever. I hope she said no, too, right? Boom.
Did the ring go flying?
No, I think he had, when he's laying on the ground, you can see him like holding it in his right hand. Who's the fucking nerd? No way. Fucking
me.
Idiot.
What friend was like, dude, that would be a great idea if you just ran onto the field? He's like, yeah, let me do it.
Terrible idea.
Well, it's a terrible. I mean, especially you have the ring on you. You know that if you go on the field, you're gonna get arrested.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, I don't know. People are fucking idiots.
She's so proud. Oh. Take the hat right off. And you know, these guys are just itching to take someone out tonight.
Yep, they really are, dude. They're waiting for it.
Their day jobs suck, so they try to make up for it at night during these baseball games. Jesus. So Dodgers game, obviously.
Yep.
Wonder if Caleb was there.
Dipshit. Yeah, it went from no way, yeah, and all of a sudden this guy's get him. Listen. How fast the crowd turns on you, right?
What is it that just fell out?
Maybe
I think it was something on the security guard.
Besides it's
Probably
cold.
radio. Oh, yeah. Oh. I think that was his radio, Brian. Make security great again.
Look, I mean, think of it though, right? Everybody knows kind of what happened, the whole dime bag situation, right? Where just somebody gets on stage. Everybody thinks it's fun and games until somebody, you know, does something shitty.
Right.
Look at the center fielder, right? Like he has no, if this guy had bad intentions, he has no idea what's happening. You know, so I totally agree with these guys just fucking wiping these assholes out. You know,
dude, if I was that center fielder and that guy came running at me, cleat to the face.
Yeah. The fucking flying ninja kick to the goddamn chin.
Right. Both feet.
What's up, guys? Hey.
The fuck are you doing?
All right. Yeah. Well, thank you everyone for watching. If you're watching the replay, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe if you're not subscribed, and share this channel with your friends if you like what you see. If you don't like what you see, don't come back.
Fine.
We'll still be doing it unless someone shuts us down.
Which might happen pretty soon.
Yes.
Yeah. And share, yeah, comment on the video too. That helps as well. And I guess we'll see everybody when?
Saturday.
Really?
Wednesday.
I have a bad case of diarrhea.
He's getting buttoned.
Hey, Joe. See you guys in a few days. Jay, love you. Kurt, love your face. Have a great week, everyone.